Yo, what is up, guys? Finley here, and today we're doing a match reaction of Tottenham 1, Liverpool 3. The game isn't even over yet, but I'm doing this. I know we're just too bad. There's 30 seconds till the game is over. I can't explain today's performance. It's been absolutely horrendous. Honestly, tactically outclassed. Second half was no intention of getting forward. Son's had a chance there, but I don't care because Wijnaldum took it away and Bale's just fouled Wijnaldum to end the game. And it is a shambles. I got confidence, for this game. And I don't know why. I really don't, because, this is what our club is about. Bottling, Everyone can make fun of me. I deserve it. Because we are a bottling club. All we do is bottle. We just can't. There was just... what on earth was that performance? We only got a goal because Højbjerg scored an absolute rocket. Because that was just completely one-off, wasn't it? Højbjerg scored a rocket. But I don't care. That's the only positive I can take from the game. We started off first 10 minutes really good. And I thought we were going to win the game, and Son got a goal that's allowed. Sadly, I don't even think he was offside, because when Ndombele passed the ball, they didn't even watch when Ndombele passed the ball. They watched when he touched the ball first, which is honestly just terrible, because they should have looked at when he passed the ball, because he was onside when he passed the ball. Anyway, referees don't talk about that, because we were terrifying anyway. And let's just get to the point that we aren't winning anything. We haven't got a good enough team. Mentality's off. It was just terrible. Honestly, I think Højbjerg was the man of the match, and he wasn't even that good. Flipping out, and Kane got injured, had to come off at half time. He missed that creativity that Kane brings to the table. He brings all the creativity we've got. We had to play Son up front, and Son doesn't perform. He took the ball about 3 times in the second half. And the defence was a shambles as well. The only person I thought was okay was Rodon, and then he made a mistake for the Mane goal. Anyway, let's get into the game properly. We went 1-0 up. It was just disallowed. Then, just about, we were in again with Son, and he smashed it straight at the keeper, but Mane should have scored in the first minute. And they were cutting us open like a knife through butter. It was ridiculous. They just kept breaking it through and cutting us open, and they should have scored. And then, just about on half-time, they score. Just terrible defending. Mane just gets in behind Aurier and just puts it across, and Firmino just got to tap it in. Yes, it's goal. Then this goal was horrific. This goal was terrible. This goal made me so mad. I don't understand what the defending was on this goal. Basically, it was hooked across goal. No, it wasn't. But we had the ball, and we just had a goal kick, and we had the ball, and then we just started passing it around, and then Dyer kicked it straight to one of their players, and then I think Mane or Salah had a shot, and it was really weak, and Lloris palms it straight to flipping Alexander-Arnold, who just volleys it home, and it's 2-0, and that goal made me so angry. Then we went forward. Bergwijn played it down to Højbjerg, absolutely smashed it in. What a goal from Højbjerg, but it didn't matter. It really didn't matter, did it? Because, goal of the month. Oh, no one cares, because we aren't picking up 3 points. We're losing the game, man. We are losing the game. We are not picking up any points. And I'm not confident. I'm not confident going into the Brighton game now. I'm just looking at it, and I'm just seeing 1-1 draw. I don't think we'll lose it, but I'm just seeing 1-1 draw. Why did we not play? Why did we not play like we did the first? Why did we not play like we did in the first? Can't speak. Why did we not play like we did in the first 10 minutes. We played really well then, and then we just... And then Salah scores and it's disallowed because Firmino handball. No one can argue with me. Other Arsenal fans might say and Liverpool fans might say it's not handball. It is handball. It's really clearly handball because he just slaps it and he just gets on the attack. So that was handball, and it was disallowed rightly. It took a bit long though, and shouldn't have took that long. And then we didn't show any intent to try and get back in the game. We had no chances after that. Absolutely no chances. And I think Alexander-Arnold puts quite a menacing ball into the box, and Rodon doesn't clear it, and he just messes it up, and it just has to smash it in, and he does emphatically. And then Liverpool probably could have scored more, but they was passing it, and anyway they just they won the game. We weren't in their half at all. We didn't do anything the whole second half. I think we were okay in the first half, not anything major. Second half horrendous though. I am not. The midfield was off. I thought Ndombele could have played really well today. He was good in the first half. He was quite good in the first half. The second half, he was just appalling, to be honest, because he kept getting cut through. Højbjerg was okay, but he kept giving the ball away. His passing was terrible. Anyway, let me just talk about this. Doherty, don't play for Tottenham again. Do not play for Tottenham. Do not put a Tottenham shirt on again. You were horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. I don't know why he came off. No, I don't know why Aurier came off and he stayed on. I don't know. I honestly don't, unless Aurier was injured, and I don't think he did. And why did Winks come on? Because Winks doesn't provide anything against the big teams. Oh yeah, he might look good against Wickham, but he doesn't look good against the big teams, does he? He never does anything against the big teams. Absolutely ran in the midfield, ran all over by Thiago and Wijnaldum, and who else was in the midfield? I don't know who else was in the midfield. I can't remember, but absolutely just stamped on and just destroyed. Front three were just isolated. Like, Bergwijn got an assist. All he had to do was pass it backwards and somehow scored from it. Son looked a threat in the first half. Second half, nothing to do. And I don't even know who else was on the pitch, to be honest. Lamela did absolutely nothing. Lamela did absolutely nothing. Lamela did absolutely nothing. Who else was in midfield? Milner was 35. 35, and he's destroying 24, 25-year-olds. What? He's like 10 years older than you, and you're getting outran by him. He is destroying the midfield alongside Wijnaldum and Thiago, absolutely bossing you lot. Absolutely terrible. Trent Alexander-Arnold had the game of his life, and he's not even been good this season. He's been terrible this season. And then he just puts in a brilliant performance today. And because we let him. Robertson didn't do much, but Trent looked like bloody prime Beckham times 3 in this game. So I don't know. He was just pinging balls everywhere because we were just letting him and not attacking him. So we didn't expose his defensive weakness. Oh no, because we sat back. 10 men behind the ball. What's the point? That doesn't work because I don't know. It was okay in the first half, but then we conceded at the end. Second half, oh yeah, we've got no Harry Kane, so it's not going to work. So we've got to come on to them a bit. Because why did we keep playing out from the back as well? We gave the ball away so much from playing out from the back, and we kept on doing it. And that's how our second goal was conceded. Our third goal was a shambles. It was just a terrible performance. Anyway, let me get on to the player ratings. Lloris 3. I don't know what. He had a poor performance today. Even the Salah got disallowed. He could have saved that. If I'm honest, he could have saved that. Because, God. And then, naturally, Lloris I'll give a 5. Because he made some good saves in the first half, to be fair. But he made an absolute... I don't know how he ended up parrying it perfectly to flipping Alexander-Arnold's feet instead of out. No, he just straight to the Oh my god. And then that happened. And then, even worse this, like, next was Doherty. I am going to give him a 1. Because he turned up. He just was. Oh god, he was terrible. It's like he was a flipping hologram. He wasn't even anywhere. He was just doing absolutely nothing going forward. And he was terrifying in defence. And his passing was so bad. I don't want him to play for Tottenham again. I do not. Aurier in the first half, I don't think he was great, but I'll give him a 5. He kept getting exposed by Mane, but I don't think he was terrible. Even in the first half, because he gets a 3 from it, a 4 from me, or 3. And then the second half, he was even worse than the first half, which is unbelievable. Like, you should never do that. And the highlights are coming on, and I don't want to see the highlights. No, I'm turning round. I'm turning it round. Anyway, next, Davis. Horrendous. He just kept losing this man. 3 out of 10 for Davis. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I don't understand why we defend like this. Why is our best centre-back sitting on the bench? Why does our best centre-back sit on the bench? Why? Why is he playing our best centre-back on the bench? Why is he playing Alderweireld? Why is Alderweireld on the bench? He's our best centre-back by miles. He's our best centre-back by miles. Even Tanganga's better than them lot. They were terrible. Dire, I give a 3. It was absolutely dire. That's a word that can describe it. It was terrible today. His passing was horrendous. He did one good challenge to tackle Firmino, I think. But that was it. He was horrendous. Also, Firmino looked like prime bloody Bergkamp times 6 in this game as well. So I don't know how we can make the players look like the best players in the world, because they aren't the best players in the world and they're on terrible form. So we've got to nullify that and play well. And they just had the best games of their life. Mane was back to prime Mane. Prime Mane. Like, even double. Like, Mane just had so much fun today. Salah was great. He looked like he had fun as well, but he didn't have as much joy as Firmino and Mane, but he still had joy. Anyway, let's go on to Tottenham. Rodon, I actually would have gave Rodon a 7. And then he made that mistake and looked shaky after, so I'll give him a 5. He was the best out of the centre-backs, but he was still really shaky, and I feel bad for him because he had a good game, and then he made that, I don't know what, that lapse in competition, made a lapse in judgment and concentration, and allowed him to score. Yeah, next player, Højbjerg, give him a 6. I mean, it was a good goal. He was intercepting a lot in the first 30 minutes and tackling and getting the ball, but his passing was off. And second half, he didn't do anything apart from the goal, because I know, I feel bad for him. He wasn't terrible today. To be fair, he wasn't bad today. So if I'm fair to him, he was not bad today. But he just didn't, it's just, you know what, I'll be kind to him. I'll give a 6.5. I don't think he was bad today, Højbjerg. Probably our best player. But you just got to perform a bit better. I don't know. I just feel like you've got to drive the team on a bit more. There was no leadership today. And I don't know why, because Højbjerg is normally a leader. Not the captain, but he's normally a leader. And today was not really leading the team. Anyway, Ndombele, I give a 6. Don't think Ndombele was bad today. He wasn't like his recent standards, but I knew it would be difficult with him, with the team playing this poorly. The defence was terrible. He tried to do things in the first half. He couldn't do anything in the second half. The team weren't moving at all. They weren't making movements. They weren't doing anything. They weren't being direct. I'll give him a 6. Next, Bergwijn. Bergwijn was terrible today. I'll give Bergwijn a 3.5. What did Bergwijn... Okay, yeah, he got an assist. Realistically, what did Bergwijn do? What did Bergwijn do? I don't understand. I don't know what he did. I don't know what he did, to be honest, but he did absolutely nothing. And he passed the ball, his passing today was horrendous. There was this one chance in the first half where if he just played Son down, like if he played it like on the wing a bit more, be in. If that was Kane, his Son's in, and I'm not saying it'll be a guaranteed goal, but he's finishing pretty good, Son. But he didn't do that right. He passed it straight into Alisson, and the rinse and repeat. Liverpool came at us, looked the dominant side, deserved the win today. Like the last time, I think a draw was a fair result because we had massive chances. This game didn't have massive chances. Liverpool had massive chances. We were terrible today. I was expecting so much more today. So much more from the players. We are on decent form. They are not on good form. And we've lost. How? We've lost, yeah. Okay, if we ignore Villa's under 16s or whatever they are, they haven't won since Crystal Palace. So, you know what, whatever. Bergwijn was terrible, 3.5. Son, I don't think was horrendous, but he should have played that direct. Like a 5. I don't think Son was horrendous today. He tried. I don't think Bergwijn tried that much, but he tried. Son tried a bit more than Bergwijn. Yeah, I think Son was a little bit better than Bergwijn, but he wasn't good either. He wasn't good. He wasn't. It's just such a bad performance. It makes me feel sad, man. It makes me feel sad. Anyway, that Kane, I give him a 6. He was okay in the first half. He didn't get the ball much, but he got deep, delivered the ball a lot, and tried to get it through to Son. I don't think he was bad at all. And I think he should have got an assist, to be honest. I don't think Son was offside, but apparently he was. But I don't think he was. Because they looked at it when Dombele took his first touch instead of his last touch. I thought they had to look at his last touch. Not his first touch. They looked at his first touch. Boom. Goal. Honestly. And it's just... Oh, it's offside. It's not offside. But okay, whatever. Putting in the 6. Subs. Harry Winks. 3. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Came on. Gave the ball away like 3 times in the first 5 minutes. Just got absolutely rinsed. And didn't track back whatsoever. So we were even more exposed. Never mind the defence being absolute clowns anyway. And we were just... He wasn't good. He didn't make any good passes. He tried, and it was a horrendous one. Tried to get it to Son, and went straight out for a goal kick. He wasn't very good today. He was good against Wickham. Very good, but that's Wickham. This is Liverpool. Whole new step up. Like, you used to be playing against bloody... I don't know, Akinfenwa to playing against Manisella and Firmino. It's a bit different. And he was just terrible today. He got playing against that Thompson geezer, whatever his name is. And... now he's playing against Thiago, so he's just got to be better, and he was terrible today. Winks. Next, who else came on? Lamela was terrible as well. Lamela, I give a 4 or a 3. I gave him a 4. He did absolutely nothing. He touched the ball about 6 times, and when he did, he just gave the ball away. Like, he was poor today as well. And Bale only had about 10 minutes, and Bale was... he didn't do anything either, so I just gave him a 5. Didn't have time to do anything, to be fair, but... that's my match reaction. I am absolutely fuming with that. Honestly, I am done with this team. These inconsistent performances. 1 week you're getting gassed up because Ndombele is looking like Jesus, and now the next week you're just getting absolutely back down to earth. Not back down 3 earths, I don't know if that makes sense, but we are just going just down the table, and we're going to finish like 8th this season. Anyway, guys, See you in the next video.